'Tis the season for family road trips, and with air travel becoming increasingly more expensive and unreliable, more families are hitting the road than ever before for long car trips. And we are one of them. We are headed to Florida with a 19-hour road trip ahead of us, so I rounded up some of our family's favorite fun car games. And while we do allow a lot of iPad time, car games are a great way for us to connect as a family and have a little bit of fun along the way. So let's get started. Last summer, we went to South Dakota and we started this game quite by accident, but it's called Interesting Thing of the Hour. And basically what it is every family member's looking outside their windows, trying to find the most interesting thing of the hour. And if you find multiple things, then your family gets to vote on what the most interesting thing is of the hour. We found a mobile pagoda, we found a giant fork, a huge stainless steel shark, and a smiley face water tower. We found so many things and it was so much fun. You can even have somebody record all of the things that you find every hour on the hour. Interesting thing of the hour scavenger hunt. Another game that's a classic car game is, of course, the license plate game. But with as many families that are traveling, last summer we found 46 out of the 50 license plates. We were pretty impressed with ourselves. So you can download in the instant download linked below our license plate game template, and you can color in all the different license plates you see along the way. Everyone works as a team to see if you can find all 50 states, and bonus points if you find one from a different country. Okay, this is another family favorite, classic slug bug or punch buggy. I've actually never used the term punch buggy before, but I know some people do. And basically how the game works is that you get to punch somebody when you see a slug bug or a Volkswagen Beetle. I'm pretty sure this was invented by a sibling who just wanted the opportunity to punch his sibling, but it is fun nonetheless. And I've heard the internet speaks that you get to punch the person twice if it's a classic Volkswagen Beetle or it's a convertible. So try slug bug or punch buggy on your next road trip. Next is the game 21, and this is a game that we love to play not just in the car, but it's perfect while you're at a restaurant waiting for your food, or maybe you're waiting in a theme park line. This game is perfect, and it's perfect for kids learning how to count. All you need to do is to know how to count to 21. One player will begin and count up to 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3, or they can choose to say just one number, but they have to choose to say 1, 2, or 3 numbers. Player number 1 might say 1, player number 2 then will continue on from there, 2, 3, 4, player 3, 5, 6, 7, player 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, back to player 1, 11, 12, 13, player 2, 14, 15, player 3, 16, 17, player 4, 18, 19, 20, player 1 is out. You continue that rotation. The person that says 21 is out. There should be one person standing at the end of each game. Like I said, it's super simple to play and fun for not just car trips, but also any eating out extravaganza, standing in a theme park line, etc. Okay, the next game is Who Am I? This is perfect for families that have to come up with a famous person they might be interested in, like say Mickey Mouse, and then they think that in their head, they can write it on a tablet if they're inclined to change their mind, and then all of the other family members ask them questions about who their person is. It has to be a yes/no question. Is your famous person an animal? Is your famous person a boy or a girl? And then you go through the list and see if you can figure it out. The person that guesses correctly gets to be the next person that comes up with somebody famous. That's the game, Who Am I? Next game on the list is the alphabet game. This is a fun family game that all hands on deck. You're going to be looking for things inside and outside the car that start with the corresponding letter. You're going to start at A. Can you find something that starts with A? Maybe it's an antenna. And then you go to B. Can you find a bike strapped on the back of a car? And then on to C, D, E, and all the way through the alphabet until you get to the end of the alphabet. Don't forget about road signs. They're always a helpful thing when you're looking for those hard to find letters like X. Railroad crossing, just an FYI. That's the alphabet game. Of course, another classic car game is I Spy with My Little Eye. Have one person in the car spy something inside or outside of the car, and then all of the other people will take turns guessing what that thing is. They can ask questions to determine what it is, and the person that guesses correctly, you guessed it, gets to go next in I Spy with My Little Eye. The next idea isn't necessarily a game, but something fun for you to try. If you're trying and going on a new road trip route where you might not have seen these cities or towns before, something fun is you can look up interesting facts on Google for that town. You might just find out they make the most ice cream in the world, or they have the world's largest popcorn ball, or maybe somebody famous is from that city. Go ahead and look up interesting facts and then share them with your family members in the car. If you have somebody learning how to read, this would be a great opportunity for them to practice. Next is the hourly dance party. This is a personal favorite of ours. You can make up a road trip playlist before you leave and play that, or you can ask for requests from each family member. A different family member each hour can request a song. Everybody stops what they're doing. They blare the music. Everybody gets a little funky with the music, moving their arms and their legs while they're still safely buckled inside their seatbelts. But it's great for the driver to kind of wake up. Everybody gets to move a little bit, groove a little bit, and it's a great way to celebrate another hour passed in the car, the hourly dance party. If you want to up the fun with the music, you can do Name That Tune. Again, compile a list of songs before the road trip, or you can just do it on your phone. One person will pick a song, and the first person that guesses the song gets a point. Who's going to get the most points wins Name That Tune. Another thing that our family loves to do is read together in the car, but we're not going to be reading books. We like to download an audiobook. We've read Harry Potter in the past. This summer, we're going to download the book Wink. It's a juvenile fiction book about a child that has an eyelid disorder that's actually the same eyelid disorder that my kiddos have, so it'll be a fun family read. But downloading an audiobook or some podcasts is another great way to pass the time. Two games that are super fun that you might have in your toy closet already that would be great to pull into the car are Bop It or Simon. You can take turns trying to beat each other's score as you're traveling down the road. Okay, my parents, I'm pretty sure, invented this game. They didn't invent it, but we played it a lot growing up, and I now see as a mom of four why they started it. The quiet game, right? We all know how to play the quiet game. It's the time in which nobody can talk. The last person not talking wins. They could win like a piece of candy, or they could win something special, and everybody gets peace and quiet in the car for a little bit. Now, this always erupts in laughter in our vehicle. I don't know what it is about being quiet, but it always makes everyone laugh, but it's a super fun game. Okay, a few other ones I'm just going to touch on really quick. An hourly toy or snack. Wrap up some toys or snacks. Great toys for the car, things like Play-Doh, Melissa and Doug, sticker books, Silly Putty, Color Foam Forms, Mad Libs, Magic Ink notebooks, doodle boards, wiki sticks, pipe cleaners. They're all great options, and they're great to pull out if you need something new and fun for your kids. You can wrap them up in a paper bag, write a number on it, and put it on there. And you can also do that with snacks as well, because my kids want snacks constantly. Limit it to at least one an hour and you're golden. Another fun thing is to put the number of miles on a sticky note. Maybe you're going like 500 miles. So every 50 miles, you get to tear off a mileage sticky note. You're 150-mile sticky note closer to your destination. And of course, last but not least, super classic card game, rock, paper, scissors. You can play a tournament, best 2 out of 3, and you can see which is the rock, paper, scissors champion of the road trip. I hope that these road trip game ideas will make your road trip a little more fun. And again, we spend lots of time on our electronic devices in the car, especially on extra long road trips. 19 hours coming up, we will be doing that. But these will create some fun memories and some fun times as a family. We don't just have to reserve the fun for when we get to our destination. We can have fun along the way on our next family road trip. If this was helpful to you, make sure you hit like and comment below to tell me, and then make sure you hit subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss a next video drop. Until next time, keep on keeping on with a simple, purposeful life. I'm Erin with Simple